oggi nel giorno 1 e Silvia, che sono 3.
Heat 1 of Division 1 is underway for the female 16-17 100 metres butterfly. And again, lots of these heats very difficult to split. Lots of swimmers with times pretty much the same, and we're going to see several turn pretty much together. Lane 6 is going to get there first, I think, though. Ella Thornburg for Sussex. She does in 29.65, but she's only 2/10 ahead of Lucy Grant at that 50-metre turn. She's got lane 7 on her shoulder as well.
Midlothian in lane 8. 103 to 105 the times for these junior swimmers.
Yeah, again, a few of these athletes capable of a 63s. It's good to see if they can challenge and make the drops from the heats to finals this evening. See a few of these athletes in the 200 yesterday as well, Duncan, so we know they're on good strong form, in particular Kathleen and Seren and Evie Mackey we saw as well. So again, if you've got the 200 abilities, likely to see them coming through in the second half, but it is, as it stands, lane 4. Seren coming through, just very tightly contested for second through to fourth.
Yep, so 29.4, 29.60, 29.63, so 29.7s and 29.8s as well. So this is a good tight one. The two red caps in the centre lanes, though, I think are maybe the ones who are going to sort it out between them. So that is Talentire in 4 and Renfrew, the Perth swimmer, in 5. Keep an eye on lane 7 as well. That's Coca Croxford from East Kilbride. She is not far away as we come into the final 5. Who's going to get the touch? I think it might be Catherine Renfrew. It is Catherine Renfrew, 1:03.03.
Out the bag.
Yeah, I can't call it either. Let's see how the first 50 goes.
Yeah. Strong. Catherine Renfrew in Perth will be a strong France along with Heidi Wren, the two middle lanes, but good start from Ailey Robertson.
Yeah, excellent start. Normally expect a great start from Heidi Wren in lane 5, but a very good one from Ailey.
Oh, you do expect Ailey Robertson maybe to be the leader perhaps at 75. It's whether she can hang on. This is something she's very good at. Butterfly, lovely turn there, Phil.
Yeah, excellent. That's made a big difference. 29.67 at halfway. She really put herself in an excellent position with 25 to go. A row of girls lining up behind her.
This is where she comes under a wee bit pressure.
Yeah, some girls really coming back at her head. So who can spot the finish the best as they come into the final 15?
Catherine Renfrew, I think, got this. Catherine Renfrew is going to take this. Second place is Orla McInnes. Or is it Susie McNair from lane 1? Must be swimmer. So the Hart swimmer in 4. Borough Stockton swimmer with the silver cap in lane 5. Both girls almost together. Off the turn, there's little in it. Important to get plenty of momentum off the wall, and both girls still very much together. And Orla McInnes in 4, coming through strongly.
They went
inside the final few metres. It's going to be on the touch
at the 50. 29.61 there for Becky, and 29.67 for Orla. So it is all to play for. They went a 64.87 in the heat, and they've swum off anything to go by. They are going to go much faster than that in this one, and it is absolutely nothing between them, really. Orla maybe just has the edge as they come down in this final 25, but Becky is not giving up, and this is going to kick right to the wall. As you'd expect, nothing could split them in the heat, and there's not a lot going to split them on this swim off. And as they got the finish, and it is Orla 1:03.29, so my goodness.
7, Orla McInnes in 8. 27.1 to 27.3 the times here, and it's red caps, Kiana Kurtzer and Katie Rose, the two Warrender swimmers. pushing on hard here through the turn. Also a nice turn there in lane 8 from Orla McInnes. Also Edinburgh based from Heart of Midlothian, but I think it's Katie Rose who's got the advantage from lane 6. Let's see what her time's going to be. 26.0. Heidi Wren, City of Glasgow in 1. Oh, I tell a lie, no swimmer in lane 2. Natalie Marshall goes in lane 3 for West Lothian. Ella Stevenson in 4 for City of Glasgow. Ella Smith of Borough of Stockton in lane 5. Orla McInnes of Hearts in 6. Stella McCarty of City of Glasgow in 7. Evie Mackey, South Lanarkshire in 8. And Grace Campbell of Portobello in lane 9. Emma Stevenson, I think, is going to lead them into the first turn, but not by much. 30.04, not by much at all. 500s from Orla McInnes. Ella Smith, who had a terrific 800 freestyle swim yesterday, turning in 3rd, and well, certainly right up there. Got a nice turn, generated some real momentum there. Also with momentum is the youngster Evie Mackey, one of 2 14-year-olds. Ella Smith the other one in this heat. So it's a good tight contest. Lane 1 up there as well. Heidi Wren, the 16-year-old. In fact, she leads at halfway by 200s, 1:03.64. So who's going to come through strongest in the second half, Paul?
Well, still all to play for. I would say Ella Smith looking good in that middle lane there, lane number 5, the bottom of the 2 yellow marked lanes. She's being followed through now by Orla McInnes, 1 lane down from her. And also right at the bottom, Evie Mackey going along very nicely indeed in lane number 8, the South Lanarkshire swimmer. And there's that final turn. Ella Smith going over just ahead of Orla McInnes now, not much in it between the leading 2. I wonder if McInnes is going to time this one to perfection here. She comes alongside Ella Smith, the Borough of Stockton 14-year-old. It's now under threat on both sides here. Ella Stevenson, City of Glasgow, Orla McInnes from Hearts. It might be Orla McInnes maybe into the wall first here. Orla McInnes looks like she has timed this well, and she will come home to take the touch here in 2:11.12. What?
So away they go. So our last.
You can see the Heart of Midlothian swimmer there. I think is that Heart of Midlothian. Yeah. The Orla, what a fantastic start. And takes a body length off of Tia Aitken. And it's hard to come from a whole body length down with you basically just got wet. It's so important to have your starts and turn skills perfected in this type of situation. This, you don't really have to do too much to get a 2-meter lead. If you know how to do it.
Looks like Stella now is working it back down again now, though. Great swim early on from Rosie Liston down in lane 0. So she is putting in a good fight from the outside lane, but I think it will develop into a race between the swimmers in the centre lanes in the second half. And is it going to be Stella? Yes, it is. 1:08.10 against Orla's 1:08.49. And Emma Creaney in lane 3, turning in 3rd place, 1:09.36. 3/10 or so up on Heidi Wren. So that's your top 3. And
Stella looks good. Yeah, Stella's really coming through, holding her tempo. She's not dropping off at all. But Orla is trying to hold on. But Stella's looking like she's got this one. But there's still 50 meters to go and 200 fly. The last 50 is what it's all about. You can win or lose a race, as we already seen tonight.
That's right.
In the 14-year-old girls, the wheels can fall off pretty quickly. And butterflies like that. It's a tough race. Both arms are coming out the water, plus your head, plus your shoulders. That's anything that comes out the water becomes heavy.
But Stella's wheels look to be firmly still intact as she comes down. She was silver medalist in the British Summer Championship last year, so she's able to do 200 fly at the highest level and comes in 2:21 82, pretty much on her heat swim time. Orla McInnes will take the silver. Look at that race for third.
Place.
So tight. Heidi Wren just edging it by a tenth. In 1, Ashley Drake of Warrender in 2, Alice Cummings, City of Glasgow in 3, Orla McInnes of Hearts in 4, and 2 from City of Glasgow, Heidi Wren in 5, Louise Connell in 6, 7 is Alyssa Goodbrand from Eithen, Lucy Morgan, University of Aberdeen Performance in 8, and Beth Kelly of Warrender in lane 9. So strong start from Ashley Drake in lane 2 and Orla McInnes in lane 4. So 2 Edinburgh-based swimmers setting the early pace here. Orla McInnes, the winner here in the Scottish Summer Meet. And she has the early advantage, 32-16 in this first of the circle seeded heats. Heidi Wren in 2nd, Ashley Drake in 3rd. Not too much between those 3, and they've opened up a gap of more than a body length on the rest of the field, headed by Alice Cumming in lane 3. Others pretty close, up at the top of your screen. So this looks like it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, so Heidi and Orla have got some form in this race, and Ashley less so. So this is perhaps a bit surprising she's up with him. 109.41, so that is considerable improvement on previous heats, which you would expect. Maybe think Orla will come back strong on this second half of this race. She's definitely more of a known fly swimmer than Heidi. Heidi better known for backstroke, Youth Academy member, but she did win West Districts, and it's a good race between these two. Maybe Orla just edging through, Ashley maybe just fading a little bit on that third 50, and it is Orla who is the fastest on that one, 1:48.68.
Of course, the butterfly is in the genes in the McInnes household, with big sister Kiana off to Paris with her absolutely fantastic displays in butterfly last week in London. But Orla is taking it on here and looking good. Look at that mouth there, gulping in the air as she goes down, and really getting into a beautiful rhythm here as she comes down the final length. That's how to do butterfly. And she is up by a good margin now as she comes in 2:26.67.
Here we go then, lanes 4 and 5 off to good starts. That's Blythe Kinsman and Sky Carter, and now Kinsman with the white cap coming through, and Kinsman leading every 3 strokes at the moment, I think, as we get into the last 15 metres, maybe every 4 strokes for Blythe Kinsman. It's Kinsman leading ahead of Sky Carter, and maybe in lane 3 Charlotte Smith for the bronze. Kinsman gets the gold, Carter the silver.